Good morning, chicks and chickens. Welcome back to Old Man Farm. My name is Sid, as always. We have to take a present to Yuma so he does not burn down our house. And you know what? I guess on a nice rainy day like this, what better to do than prevent a arson, right? So, we got a few things to do today, but that is primary among them. I want to check our fortune. What are we looking at? Somewhat mildly perturbed. That cumbersome sentence. Let's go ahead and let's read our mail. Dear Sid, what is popular? Everyone around town has been talking about your great generosity lately. Apparently, packages have been appearing in people's houses containing items they posted about years ago in the community center bulletin. And the packages are all addressed from your farm. Thanks for going out of your way to do something like that. All of us in town are delighted. Is that for completing the community center? I don't recall that. It's interesting, though. Let's see what that achievement said. It said popular. I imagine that's for getting a certain number of hearts with a certain number of people. Reach a 5-star friend level with 20 people. What? Oh my. Okay, so apparently there is a big old boost when you complete the community center, I think. Because look at that. That's bonkers. We're maxed out with... That maxed us out with Willie and Demetrius. Nearly with Pam. Shane, Emily, Sophia. Oh my god. Okay. Well. Well, that's interesting. I did not expect that. But that's awesome. That is very cool. Oh, I also wanted to mention, I, for whatever reason, had it in my head that Jade was a Thursdays thing. Apparently, I was incorrect on that. It is, Sunday. So thank you guys for letting me know about that. And we'll just reschedule that. But, beyond that, we've just got our basics to do today. You know, basic farm things. Looks like we've got a few things that we can harvest, but we're going to go do livestock first. I'm just going to go ahead and get this out of the way because I'm excited about it, but my partner and I are going to be streaming Resident Evil 7 tonight. That is... and by tonight, I guess I should say, because people do watch this on days that aren't the opening day. Yeah, Sunday, October 1st, 9 p.m. Eastern to whenever we feel like being done, but at least 11. We'll be streaming Resident Evil 7, because I have never played those, and I am ready to be spooked. So, if you can't make it, that's totally understandable. I will be uploading it to the VOD channel, so, yeah, but I'm very excited, and if you can pop over there, the link is in the description to find the channel, and I would definitely appreciate it, because it's, you know, it's a whole thing. I was actually very surprised and happy that my partner wanted to do this in the first place. You know, it is... sticking yourself on the internet in front of strangers is not for everybody, I guess. You know what I mean? It's... I get that. I don't know why it's something that I enjoy doing, but I do. So I was really happy that she wanted to do that with me. So, yeah, pop on over and check that out if you are interested. Anyway, let's go ahead and sort these last few things out, and then let's go talk to Yuma, which means we get to take a little train ride with Grover, which I did end up making some really dumpy versions of some memes and putting those in my Discord yesterday, so I guess, yeah, there you go, self-promotion on that one as well. If you're not a member of the Discord, it's also in the description. Feel free to check it out where you can see my stupid meme work. And a lot of pictures of people's pets, which is making me very, very happy lately. I love seeing people's pets. Oh, man. In fact, I enjoy seeing people's pets more than I enjoy seeing most actual people in my life. I mean, that sounds worse than it is. I just, I'm realizing, you know, I do not get out much. I pretty much go to work. That's my social interaction, which I'm of the firm belief that if you are forced to be somewhere, that doesn't really count as social interaction. At least not for me. You know what I mean? It's more of like a hostile takeover of your free time. But yeah, I don't know. That's. The point is, it's always nice seeing people's pets because they're just wholesome little balls of fluff, and we love it. But anyway, let's hop on Grover. We're just gonna hold on to all this crap on our inventory. Really, no reason not to. Hello, Pam. Oh, I was told to get a slime hutch going, or rather, an incubator. Perhaps both. I'm not sure. We'll have to. Hopefully, I remember to do that when we get back. There we go. Grover and his air car. Oh man, here we go. So I don't think I mentioned this, but my brother's birthday is coming up soon, and since I decided to leave work today, hey Yuma, what's going on, man? You know, some vegetables for your birthday? He appears to like corn. Have some. A birthday gift. That's very kind of you. I love it. I love ears of corn. It's just what I always wanted. How about you? Do you like corn? You do. This is nice, I guess. Thanks. How about you? You like corn? This is a nice gift. Thanks. You're welcome, Corin. Tell your dad to quit being a grump. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh, my brother's birthday is next week. And, I got him a Lego set because apparently this is just what I do is Legos now. And I got him the BD-1 set from Star Wars. He mentioned wanting it when he recently, no, not that long, maybe within the last 12 months, he played that game and he enjoyed it. So he had mentioned seeing the set and wanting it, and I was like, you know, calm down. I'll go. You know, you've got a birthday coming up. And I am the worst gift giver on the planet. It's a real blind spot for me. Speaking of blind spots, I don't know how that relates. It really doesn't. I was watching. So there's this guy on YouTube. I believe his channel is called Lost in the Pond or something like that. He's a British guy who has lived in America for, I don't know, I forget what he said, like 15 years or something like that. And he talks about, the reason it interests me is because he talks about, aubergine. No, he talks about the differences between British American and British American, yes, British English and American English. You know, and a lot of times the origin of why we, being Americans, call certain things, right? And I do find that kind of stuff fascinating. I think we've even talked here on the channel about sort of my interest in language in general, but yeah, the origins, you know, of words, and the even more so than that, the evolution of words, not only their uses, but their you know, just actually how they are pronounced and things like this. I find that really interesting. And this one was not so much about the evolution or origins, but he mentioned running into multiple, he said in fact 4, variations of a singular word in America, and that is the word crayon. And you know, as I just said, whoa, hey, look, we've got a chat bar. As I just said, I pronounce it crayon. I grew up in Ohio, and that's just the way I say it. Now, that, like I said, that brought me to a story, though, from when I was in 2nd grade that led me to remember a kid's name. Jesus, what are you in 2nd grade? 7 years? So, you know, so 20, is it 20 years? How old are you? How old am I? Yeah, like 27 years later, I still remember this kid's name, but clearly better than I remember basic arithmetic. And all because of a misspelling that stemmed from an actual accurate understanding of the just sounded out logic of learning to spell. Anyway, we had to, here you go, Crowbus. That's an amazing gift. Yes, I know. And you love the rain. Okay. So, for whatever heinous reason, we had to grade each other's spelling tests. I assume the teacher, I would like to think the teacher did it because, seeing the words spelled by other people would help ingrain it in our skulls. I don't know. Or she was just lazy. I truly don't know. But I don't like the idea of children grading each other's tests because children are horrible, horrible little monsters to each other. And any reason to point out that someone else is different just in any way different is, it's bad. I hate it, sadly, but that's the way it is. Anyway, so this crayon was one of the words we had on our spelling test. And I was grading the kid next to me. Again, I still remember the kid's name. I won't be outing him here for obvious reasons. I've got this old amulet to sell, but something tells me you're not ready for it, lad. Oh, yeah, because we're not dating anyone yet. So, yes, so we get to the word crayon on his test, and it is pronounced C-R, or it is spelled C-R-A-N, crayon. And I don't mean this. I'm not making fun of the kid. I'm not making fun of anyone that says it that way. But I looked at it and I'm like, how in the actual hell can you spell this word this wrong? Like, you made it monosyllabic. Like, how? Whatever. Anyway, and then I heard him say, I heard him say the word, and sure enough, he pronounced crayon. So he spelled it correctly if you sounded it out, because that's the way he pronounced the word. And, that was strange to me, but even more strange than that is I have since, in my life, heard a third pronunciation, that being crown, like a monarch, you know what I mean? Crown. Which the guy I heard that from is from Philly. I don't know if that's a regional Philly thing or what. But, I don't know, it got me thinking, A, about that story, about that kid. But, B, I find those kind of things interesting. You know, how we get to a point where, and here's the thing. The crayon thing, the kid was 6, 7 years old. That's one thing. The guy I heard say crown is in his 40s. Like, he knows logically that it is a 2-syllable word without a W. You know what I mean? He knows these things. And he'll even say he knows it, but it's still just so ingrained in his head. He says crown. So yeah, I was just wondering if any of you guys, if there's like any words that you say that are like regional, like a regional dialect to a thing. And again, I'm not saying this to make fun of anybody. I really, really am not, because there's no point in that. People don't say things, quote unquote, incorrectly. Well, I mean, I guess sometimes people do, but generally people say things incorrectly, quote unquote, because that's the way they were taught. That's the way things are said around them. Like, to give you an example, I have always thought the idea that, at least around where I grew up, if someone says reckon, like, oh, I reckon blah, 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 I reckon I don't know, think of something. They're considered, like, it's automatically assumed that they're like a bumpkin if you say reckon around here. Whereas, like, legitimately, reckon is, it's not used as often as it used to be, but there's nothing bumpkin-y about it. There's nothing inherently incorrect about the way it's being used. Nothing. but it's like considered like a bumpkin phrase around here, and it's strange because there's really no reason for that other than socially the only people around here that would use the word reckon are farmers, you know, and country folk, you know what I mean? So it's strange to me. But anyway, what I was going to get to with that is that I used to live in Tennessee, down on the Tennessee-Georgia border, which is my new terrible country band. The guy I lived with was born and raised Tennessee, you know, all his life. And he would say fixin', like, you know, I'm fixin' to go to the store later, or, you know, hey, you fixin' to be around later, you know, or whatever, you know, like, it was sort of like interchangeable with like plan, right? Like, I'm planning to do this, or I intend to do this, right? And it is something I had never heard until moving down there. And again, I started hearing a lot of people down there say fixin', like, I'm fixin' to do this, I'm fixin' to do that. And it was, what was that? That's Junimo noises. Oh, wait. This is strange. I feel like this is some horrible Halloween trickery. Wait, this just like teleported us over here. Where's our horse? Ooh, occult red scarf. Yo, what's that all about? I want it. We're gonna wear it. But anyway, sorry to get off on a strange language-based tangent here, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, cool. There we go. Yeah, just wear our red scarf and baldness. Seriously, where's Grover? That was a strange event to happen, to just dump us in the middle of nowhere. But anyway, yeah, it's just curious if there are any regional dialectical things that you that are normal for you, that are perhaps you know, considered different, you know, to people that are not familiar with where you're from. I always find those kind of things interesting. I used to play games with guys from New Zealand, and oh god, I don't even remember what did they used to say all the time. Oh my god, was it hard out? Was it hard out? I swear that's what it was, and I was like, I don't know what that means, but like, cool, you know what I mean? I eventually looked it up, or did I ask them? I don't remember, but yeah, it was just, it's these strange things to me, and not strange, and strange as in they're foreign, they're unknown to me, and I like learning those kind of things. I think that's very interesting. I mean, at the end of the day, when you think about it, we have a part of our body that vibrates, and we vibrate it in certain ways that makes other humans understand the electrical impulses in our brain. Like, on a very real level, it's absurd that language is. I mean, we have to have some way to communicate with each other, right? But in the same token, it's the actual physical act of it. Everything about it is crazy to me. Like, you know, I have electric in my squishy part, up in my hard part. This sounds weird. And then that electric makes some other squishy part vibrate, and then that vibrating makes noises that some other, like a membrane in your spirally ear bits tells your squishy electrical parts that these were the parts in mine. Oh my god, it's oh, I think I just gave myself cancer. Anyway. Oh boy. And this is why I don't sleep. This is I just sit and think about useless, inane things. let's go ahead and wrap all this up. What do we get rid of? Oh, I should have kept that mussel. Damn it, that's okay. We will hang on to all the various fish, though, because we can use that for making bait. Cockles count as fish. Actually, we want to keep a lot of this stuff. Grover, let's go ahead and put you away. Oh, but I didn't go... Oh, I didn't get new seeds. Well, we had some. Did we not? Yes, we're just going to have to dump fall seeds in there because I don't want to lose our fertilizer. So, there we go. It'll take no time at all. And we can, you know, reassess that here in a few days. What is it, 2 days? 5 days? 5 days. Okay, not bad at all. Not bad at all. But, go ahead and put this stuff away and then we'll head inside. Okay, let's go ahead inside. And as much as I like the scarf, I think we're going to put our hat back on. I feel weird. Maybe we'll put the scarf on when we go adventuring. It's our time to rumble scarf. Make another truffle oil. I want to go ahead and put this goat cheese down here, and we have a few other things as well. Like I said, I think what? I wasn't even facing that direct. Well, whatever. That's okay. It's all going the same place, right? There we go. Round that out. Just always keep 10. But I can't today because I have to do that. That was going to bother me. Okay, let's go ahead and check the weather and we'll get out of here. Partly cloudy. Oh my god. 5 days in, we have our first day of no rain for fall. Oh, speaking of, oh boy, we have things to thing. But speaking of it being fall, I don't recall if I said this or not. My brain's all over the place today. But I am streaming Resident Evil 7 tonight because it's October. Happy spooky season, everybody! And yeah, we're gonna be streaming October. We're gonna be streaming October. Yes, my favorite band. We're gonna be streaming Resident Evil 7 tonight. My partner and I, she's actually going to be joining me for this one, so I'm pretty excited. I've never played the game, like I said. I don't know anything. I essentially know nothing about it other than it's... the trailer was gross, so that should be pretty fun. We're doing that 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern, and I would definitely appreciate if you come and join us. If you can't join us, but you want to watch it, it will be uploaded to the VOD channel. Blarty blarty blart. So, I'm very excited, and I do hope to see you there. Did we go talk to Yuma? We did, right? Oh my god. Everything's running together today. Well, I am off to go see my brother, take him his Legos. But I appreciate you guys hanging out. I have no idea what today was, but I hope you enjoyed it. Be good to each other. I will talk to you tomorrow. Good night. I might talk to you tonight. Good night.